Speaking about comedy particularly, what I want to talk to you about, I feel incredibly strongly about comedy in this industry, and I feel strongly that it's not properly represented, that everybody thinks drama is where it's at. Drama, if you're a great dramatic actor, then you're the people who should be eulogized. But in my opinion, the people we should eulogize are comic actors. The reason is, if you can do comedy, you can do anything. And why is that? It's a cliche because of timing. Because if to do comedy properly, you have to have timing. Now, part of that can be directed. You can assist the actor, but to a certain extent, some of it is within the actors. You can either do it or you can't. There's a fantastic actress who you probably won't know called Rosie Cavaliero, who was in my production of Abigail's Party, who just has it. She just has what I call funny bones. Lucy Briggs-Owen, who just was in the RSC's production of Midsummer Night's Dream as Helena, exactly the same. But equally, you can create a context where you're doing a comic work that can give the actors the best possible chance for making it work. The other thing, so that's the first thing. I want to talk about how you can help timing. And the three areas I'm going to cover are point of focus, which is the only thing a director can do to help timing. And what I mean by that, which is also really important in my view for any sort of directing, is you're helping we're not film directors. When you're a film director, you cut whether you're deciding what the audience watch. When you're a theatre director, you have to be, particularly in comedy, orchestrating the action on the stage so that the audience know where to look at any particular moment. And particularly when you're doing comedy, there's the classic rule of threes. Tell them again, tell them once more so they get it. And that's what we directors do, is we create, that we ensure the audience are looking at the right place at the right time when we want them to ensure that they don't miss the moments. Now, having said that, whether they will laugh or not is a completely different matter. The one bit of really true advice I can give you when you're directing comedy is try not to laugh in rehearsals. There is nothing worse than the rehearsal laugh. Why? Because it will be killed when it goes out to the audience. So no matter what we do as directors to focus, to make sure the audience get every single moment and focus, we allow them to discover what we think is funny, what we think can work. There's no guarantee that the audience will necessarily find it funny as well. So you've got to make them make their own decisions. And that's the other great thing about comedy, is you never know what's going to happen, and any audience on any given night will respond to. The key advice I give you is, no matter how in love with a comedy text you are, always recognise that visual comedy, anything visual in the theatre is more immediate, and recognise that you have to work harder for verbal comedy, and that's why it's important to make sure the point of focus is right whenever you do it, and never dismiss any, for want of a better word, comic visual business, because it's something, as long as it feels, in my view, authentic, real, then it's well worth recognising that that's what the audience will respond to more immediately than verbal humour. Good. Does anyone want to volunteer for this? Marvellous. Good. What's your name? Laura. Laura. Nice to meet you, Laura. And what are you? Are you?